Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Come on, stay straight. How's everybody doing? Okay, for those that don't know me, I'm Tracy. I'm a healing coach, energy healer, spiritual mentor. I use all of that to find out what's wrong and get you well. So today, what came in for me to talk about, lots of stuff going on, got lots of information to share probably for the next few weeks, just in a couple of days. Today, though, that I wanted to talk about, you have to get better, you have to stop being bitter, okay? To get better, you have to stop being bitter. We're all have bitterness in us from traumas that have happened. So I know I kind of talk about these things, but I like to say it in different ways at different times, because then it tends to start sticking and you get it. Because I remember as I was going through and learning all this stuff, it took different ways for me to finally get it. And then I went back and was like, oh, okay, so that's what was being said, okay? So we have these traumas that have happened to us. We all have them. They all affect us. And it causes us to be bitter and hold grudges and on and on. So I'm going to say this, and I know it's sensitive to people, because I would be offended, and I was when it was said to me, but you got to stop being the victim. Yes, bad things happen to all of us. Some worse than others, but we all have bad things happen to us. And if we continue just to keep being the victim, being bitter about it, you're never going to get better. So it's about letting those things go. It's about healing them and letting these past traumas go, because they're affecting your health. 100% they're affecting your health. And we all have it. And the first step is, because I'm not there 100%. If you're in my membership, we talk about it all the time. But the first step is starting to catch yourself when you do it. It's learning to pay attention to where your mind's going. It's learning to pay attention if things are coming up all the time that are triggering you and making you angry. It's learning to pay attention to how you feel throughout your day and what's happening to you throughout your day. You've got to pay attention. You have so much power in your mind, and when you start paying attention, you can catch yourself, stop from going there, stop from being the victim, stop from being bitter from everything that's happened to you, and heal it. Okay? When you see those things come up, you got to pay attention. Okay, so why is this happening, right? And I saw a post, and I don't know who did it or anything, but it's not mine. I saw it, and this is what helped me. You need to ask yourself, instead of why is this happening to me, is what is this trying to teach me, or what is this trying to tell me? When I work with my clients all the time, it's like, when you have something going on in your body, if you have an illness show up, you've got to pay attention. Why is it happening? I have stuff show up all the time, and I go look it up, and I'm like, okay, well, that's what's going on in my life. Our bodies help us. They're helping show us what's going on that we need to pay attention to, that we need to look at, and we need to heal it, okay? So let's stop being bitter so we can get better. Stop playing the victim so we can feel better. Because I'm not negating what's happened to everybody, but I want you to understand, what are you going to do? It happened to you. Do you want to go and live a great life now, aside from what's happened? Or do you want to hold on to it and just be miserable? Because you can overcome it. You have that power. Our minds are powerful. We can do so many things. We've just been made not to believe it. So, keep that in mind. One more time. To get better, you have to stop being bitter. Okay? You have to live consciously, though, to catch yourself and see, why are you doing it? And when you start to do that and catch yourself, your life's going to change. And you'll live happier life, because you're like, okay, well, that's what's going on. That happened to me. But I can move forward in a different way. I can move forward and live happier and not hold on to all that stuff that's happened to me. It's really important, especially now. One more thing. The energies are amping up, coming into earth. They're getting stronger. And because that's happening, because we're moving into the fifth dimension, we've got to heal all this stuff, or it's going to be forced. We're going to be forced to. It's forcing it out of us. So you need to start paying attention so you can catch it quicker and work on it, let it go, and move on and live this beautiful life that we're going towards. I promise you we are. You just got to work to get to clear it out and be able to take in more light, because it's coming at us. And like I said, it's forcing us to look at it. And if we don't do it on our own, it's going to be forced, and it will be much more difficult to do when we're forced. Okay? So that's what I have for today. Let's do a little bit of a meditation. So sit back and relax. If you're driving, please don't listen to this part of it. Come back later and watch. You can always get the healing from any of the things I do at any time. There's no time or space. You can always feel the healings. All right? So close your eyes. I want you to imagine the violet flame below your feet, coming up and around and through your whole body, cleansing, clearing, and purifying everything. Any negative thoughts, any anger, frustration towards yourself and others, just throw it in the violet flame. Any negative you feel coming from others, any arguments you've had, any traffic problems you've had, or somebody you felt in the store, you just felt they got frustrated with you, throw that in the violet flame. That's theirs, not yours to hold on to. And then finally, the consciousness. It's very heavy with fear, anxiety, stress, anger, uncertainty. Just throw it in the violet flame. All of that stuff, even when it's not yours, does feel like yours, so you need to get in the habit of asking, is that mine or is that something else? And if it's something else, let it go. And if it's yours, look at it. See, what do I need to do with this? And then release it. Okay? All right, so now we're going to take that violet flame back up to source to transmute it, and we're going to put another violet flame right in front of you. Anything that comes up, you can throw it in the violet flame. I want you to imagine this white light coming into the top of your head. It's going to go all the way down into your heart. We're going to open our heart. Our hearts are closed down. All the trauma, all the bitter, that's why we've closed our hearts down, right? So you want to open your heart up. I want you to think of a person, or as many as you can, that you've had problems with, even the trauma that you've received, and why you're where you're at. Needing to release it. We need to heal that situation. Doesn't mean you need to be with them, but you need to heal the situation. So we're going to send that white light from your heart to those people now, and do it in a peaceful manner, even if you are angry, okay? So send that light now. Now I want you to add your family. We're going to just help people out today with you and them, sending them this light. So send it to your family. Just think how beautiful that is, that you're helping raise the vibration of your family. Just sending them this white light. Now I want you to add everybody in your town. Send it to everybody in your town, just with the intention. And now everybody in your state. And now everybody in your country. And now everybody in the world. Okay, go ahead and bring that white light back. Keep your heart open. That's how you start to heal. You want to keep your heart open. No more being bitter, angry, and the victim. Okay? So that's what I have for today. If you like this and you want more of it, come join my membership group. We are having so much fun in there. It's a nice group. We get together on Tuesdays in Zoom, and we have I let them ask questions and I answer them and we do healing. It's awesome. And then on Mondays they get a short message, and on Wednesdays they get a healing, a short little healing. So come join us. It's only $9.99 a month. The link will be in the comments. Thank you all for being here. Go do something you love, something that brings you joy, something that lifts you up. Do at least one thing every single day. Start living with a purpose to help yourself pay attention. And you've got to pay attention and do these things to help you. Okay? These help you. Live with a purpose. You've got to think about it and do things that are going to help switch things around for you so you're not bitter and the victim and angry. Okay? Do something you love, something that brings you joy. Do something self-care, drink tea, Epsom salt bath, pray, meditate, whatever it is. Do at least one every day. Then look for the good in everything. Look for the good in everything. It's difficult, but when you can start doing it, you can see it. Even a bad situation, you can. And then when you see something good in somebody, say it. Okay? Say it, because you're lifting them up and you up. It feels so good to do that for people. Do it. Let me know what you think. And then write 10 things you're grateful for. You want to start paying attention to what you're grateful for. You want to draw more of that to you, and to do that you have to be grateful and look at it and see what is so good in your life. Everybody has it. There is stuff in everybody's life that's good and you can be grateful for. So that's what I have for today, guys. You have a great day. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to be working on the podcast. I think I might do the live right before I work on the podcast so you can see what I'm doing. All right, guys, have a great day. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow.